What's up, peeps? It's Alex here, see? Just closing up the shop from a busy day. Need to fix my broken blind. Just spin you around. I'm just going to shut these ones. Right, end of day. It is Tuesday. It is Snap on Tuesday. I am on time. We've got some bits and bobs to talk about, some stuff to discuss. I thought actually I was going to have more of an important video than it's going to turn out to be. I got a message from Jody. The new box is in the country, so the one to replace the one with the broken drawer, or the one that's not shutting, or the one that's not welded properly. That box is actually here, ready to go. The guys that do the delivery got the message to say that the box was in the country. Unfortunately, they text Jody, and they basically presumed that the box was coming out. Jody texted me and said, "Hey mate, your new box is here," and I was kind of expecting the box actually Monday, but I didn't see Jody on Monday. He came today, and I kind of figured he was going to bring the box with him, or that's what happened last time. Jody showed up and then the Snap-on truck arrived. Not the case. Jody has specifically asked for his boss to come, and the area manager kind of thing. He's going to come down as well, and the big box dude as well, because they want to discuss what they're doing with me with regards to not really a compensation kind of thing, but kind of the swap over in essence. This bottom section here is getting replaced. The top section is going to go obviously onto the new box, and then we're going to try and figure it out, line it all up, get it so that it sits and fits properly, and we don't get like these edges kind of that aren't together as they go down the box. Obviously they finally meet, so this is level, this one is not. So all of this kind of stuff, you see there how far out it is, all that's going to be discussed and arranged. I thought it was going to be today, so we're going to have a new box video, but apologies, it didn't happen. So it's coming, it's here, they're checking it over, the people are being arranged. They'll come down in a gaggle of Snap-on dudes, and we'll get the box hopefully swapped and straightened out. One thing I did notice today, I think I've actually got a failed runner on the other box that wasn't causing me an issue, but the top drawer on one side it pulls out fine, on the other side it sticks. We did have this discussion with Jody, and I it's not his fault. He is unfortunately my representative, so I kind of whine at him. He has to whine, and it goes up the chain. And we did discuss the fact that as far as, everyone loves a drama. I do notice that if you put a video on YouTube where you're kind of slating something off or being, a bit of a hater, you do get more likes than the ones where there's no problems at all. Everyone loves a drama. That's the way it goes. So it's not, and it never was my intention to be hating on Snap-on, because I do love the stuff. Don't get me wrong, I am a super fan, I do love the stuff, but I just want my boxes right, which isn't too much to ask. They're a lot of money, and I do want to get them sorted. So hopefully within the next, few days, when everyone can be arranged. He has got a Snap-on meeting tonight, and they are going to discuss what they're doing with the boxes, and I hope they're not stalling because there's another issue with like the new box or something like that, but also what they're going to do for me, and with respect to, or with regards to sorting out, not necessarily compensation, but the kind of whole mess up, and try and get it straightened out. So that will be nice. We've got a new flyer, so we're going to talk about that, because I didn't get a flyer last week because I kind of missed one. And this one, I must say, I actually really like this flyer. There's loads of cool stuff in it, so we're going to run through it. And I'll try and keep you, there we go, with me so we can see what we're talking about. So on the front, they've got black detailing, black trims on a new, like obviously they've positioned that one on a grey box, which kind of looks quite nice. So first page, we've got some drills, we call these cone cutters. I don't know whether you guys call them step drills or anything else, but we call them cone cutters. A drill set, a little fold-away step, a little plastic tool tray, little box, the panel popping set. If you're into your car stuff, this stuff is really cool. I use lots of those. Stud extractors, ball joint splitter. I say there's lots on this fly, it's quite cool. Next, we've got it's a bit of everything, which I kind of like. It kind of covers all sorts of the brand. And let me just fold this so we're not getting any sheen off the paper. Right, centre page, you've got it's like a flexible head torque wrench. Then you've got quarter drive wobbly, quarter drive long handle, some extended and swivel necked ratchet spanners, some extension swivel head ratchet spanners, some Torx drive sets, well the fastenings for the long sets, the impact sockets, lug nuts, a vacuum deluxe air kit, a oil suction gun, a magnetic tool holder in the shape of a spanner, and a boot binding tool for CV boots and more. On the next page, we've got polishers, grinders, air stuff, sanders, a polish prep gun, and this thing, which I have ordered one of these from Jody. It's like an extension ratchet, an offset ratchet that you can actually use on the gun. It's meant for impact, so you can connect your gun up to it and you can get in really tight areas with a shallow socket. And I have ordered one of these. If you get the chance to get one of these, actually blind in, 125 quid, lifetime warranty, great bit of kit. Will be ordering one of those. To the back page, we've got various testers, cord-free power tester and a earth tester. Obviously you can do light, positive and negative on this, 6 and 12 volts. Stumpy spanners, short area sockets, short area spanners, and the socket trays, 2 types. So all in all, actually, a whole mixed mag of stuff on a decent flyer. Lots of different areas covered. Obviously, you've still got the diagnostics and stuff on there, but lots of bits. So actually, this is a really cool flyer. Lots of different stuff that, you know, not everyone's going to have. Lots of people want cool bits and bobs. I didn't make any purchases this week. I just paid the bills. Workshop is a tip. I will try and show you everything without making you dizzy. So Lotus is over there, Camaro is over there, toolboxes are over there, little bad boy down there. I've got junk everywhere at the minute. It's been a bit of a crazy week. I'm in the process of making some new boot stuff for the Chaser. The router table is in full swing. Speaking of the Chaser, we have insurance news. So I've had contact from the other people's insurance company, and they are requesting my information to come and see the car. They're going to get, obviously I'm guessing Adrian Flux or SIG, I think the company that are dealing with it, are badgering them to sort this car out. So they've asked for my contact details. They are going to come and do a visit and see what's what and go from there, and then we can hopefully start the process, you know, the ball rolling and get everything sorted. So Chaser is underway. They are coming to inspect this damage, and then hopefully I can get it into the paint shop and get this stuff repaired or fixed or, you know, whatever. Camaro stuff, it's, you know, coming on. We've got literally like a few bits and bobs to do. The new radio turned up today for it, which is, it's a newer take on a classic radio by Caliber. So it's the chrome look one. It's got Bluetooth, FM radio, USB, but it's all, you know, kind of like what we used to call the double knobber stereo. But it looks classic, but it's kind of got some new touches. So that's going to go in the Camaro, so it doesn't look like a, you know, tits on a fish. It's going to kind of suit the nature of the car, which would be quite nice. And then that can get all buttoned up and bonnet on and out for its prom. We're going to go through the fluids first as well, because at the minute, I don't know whether you can see the sheen on the floor. Something has started leaking on the car. No, we haven't screwed through anything, it's just leaking. But there's a menage of blue fluid, oil fluid, I'm guessing washer fluid, coolant fluid and transmission fluid. So something's leaking out of it. So I was going to have it back and do a once over. Lotus running perfectly. I managed to get the first oil change done. We didn't notice, I didn't notice anything abnormal about the oil. All looked kind of, normal for a running in engine. So we've changed the oil, done a filter, put it back down on the floor. I've driven it. We're up to about 220 something odd miles now, I think. So it's a slow process, but my time is taken up with kids and working. So it's coming on. It's coming on. As and when I can, we will do some more bits and bobs. I haven't touched all the silicone hoses. I have been sorting out the battery clamps and things today, because the old ones started to get a bit naff and tired. So I've been changing all the battery clamps and stuff, making sure they're all proper. The chaser at the back at the minute is stripped out. Just walk you over here. The back chaser seats are just here. So I spent time last night before. They're actually in really good nick. I spent time picking apart all the hog ring clips. Oh shit, that was what I was meant to order. I'll have to text Jodie, I need some hog ring pliers. We're taking apart the seats. One of the girls actually next door is pretty good with a sewing machine. I've asked her to pick apart the center trim of each seat back and the seat base, because we are going to do the, did I lock it? No. We're going to do obviously the Bride logo. I've bought a big sheet of Bride material, so I'm going to have the back seats trimmed in the same fashion as the front seats. So stay tuned for that one. That one's coming. What else? I think that's about it. The shop has just been absolutely manic. I say I've not had time really to do much, drive much, go anywhere. I've just been working and paying the bills. It's the norm, shall we say? You kind of, everyone loves the high life of spending shitloads of money on tools, but if you're not working, you aren't buying tools. Well, you might be, but that'd be taking your back off of you. I'll just show you this quickly. I've started playing with the router and a new circular saw that I bought, trying to cut the fins into the wood. Obviously 3/4 inch MDF. The point being, I want to kind of make a curved boot build in the back of the chaser. And now if I had the original thought, let's just grab this piece, of doing kind of like a stacked level like this to match the same as the rear window kind of trim for the back of the car. Now my problem being is I don't race the car, but I don't at the same time want to have like a 50-ton boot build in the back of the car. I want to try and keep some of it light. So we're playing with being able to shape wood and still keeping its sort of rigidity for an amp rack, which will sit kind of in the middle here, but at the same time keeping down the weight. So you kind of get this, flexibleness about the wood for making a boot build of some kind of angle, but you're still only technically using one piece of wood. So the weight is kept down, although it looks like it's all nice and neat and fitted in. It's not like you're putting in, 1/2 ton of MDF, because that's what I don't want to do. But yeah, so that's kind of as and when I get a minute. I don't know whether we talked before, but I have got some cable racks up. I managed to put the shelving up for the router table. So we've got 2 shelves, a work light, suction stuff is going on. But I think pretty much that's about it. Just working, paying the bills, not necessarily a be-all and end-all video. It is what it is, but I wanted to try and get a Snap on Tuesday in on a Tuesday for you again. So hopefully the next time we speak, Toolbox number 2 will be sorted. Snap-on will come back to me with some kind of recompense, compensation, you know, I don't know. We'll see what they offer. But hopefully we will have a fixed purple box, no issues, no scratches, no damage, and everything will be gravy. So hopefully the next time we speak, I'll have a bit more to tell you. But for now, 6 o'clock, I'm going to go home. I will speak to you soon. Cheers, guys. See you later.